As part of my continuing education, I started looking into the subconscious mind. And I've been doing that for months. And I learned about the subconscious mind when I did my undergrad in psychology way back in the day. I knew about the subconscious mind when I was doing all my personal development, all my coaching, when I was getting coaching. And I knew about the subconscious mind when I did my master's in neuroscience. And I actually did a few sessions of hypnosis, you know, the type of hypnosis where they say, relax, feel this wave of relaxation going through your body, go down these steps, enter this garden. I've received hypnosis like that. And when I was first learning about hypnosis, I learned that as well. But when I tested that, like seconds after I finished the hypnosis, I didn't really feel a change. My mindset hadn't changed. The way I thought about the problem, which actually isn't the problem, listen to some of my other videos about this. When I thought about the problem, I still felt exactly the same way about the problem. I still had that mindset where that problem was actually still a problem. But when I really started looking into the unconscious mind and learning to access that through atomic conversational hypnosis, that's when I knew I was really onto something. When I started giving sessions to my clients with the type of hypnosis where you can actually connect with the client's superconscious mind, whatever's going on below the surface, I learned how to listen. I've learned the language of the subconscious mind. I can tell when the conscious mind's speaking, to know the difference, to distinguish the difference between when the client's conscious mind is speaking. Whatever they're saying with the conscious mind isn't the actual thing. So they can talk about their problem till the cows come home. And that's probably what they've been doing for months, years, maybe even decades, talking about the problem that they think is the problem. Talking to everybody, friends, family, therapists, coaches, everybody about their problem. I've learned through all of my past education and training, as well as learning how to speak with the subconscious mind and have that client deal with that intelligence that's always been there. And we talk about the hypnotic session right after, seconds after we've had that. And I say, how do you feel about your original problem? And they say, oh, okay, that's not even a problem anymore. And the way they talk about it is unreal, because 45 minutes ago, this was like the worst problem on the planet. It was causing you a lot of pain and suffering. You said it was toxic. Do you not remember that? And they say, oh yeah, but no, that's not even the problem. That wasn't the problem. I realize that now. This is what it is. And this is my new possibility. This is what was really going on. And this is my possibility that in this area of relationships or sex, dating, love, this is my new possibility. I can rewrite the book. There was this door that I had closed that's totally open now. I knew where that door was. I knew how to open it because I had shut it. These are the types of insights that people get after doing one session of hypnosis with me. And so now I realize it was all about the subconscious all along. I kind of knew it, but it had never been demonstrated to me in a way that made sense to me, in a way that my logical mind actually needed to see, because I needed that. My critical mind needed to see actual evidence of this. Every time I do a session of hypnosis, I see the power of the subconscious mind. I sometimes call it the superconscious mind. After we start talking about what they've actually got by working and going down, connecting with their subconscious mind, I realize that even though it's subconscious, like underneath, below the level of conscious thinking, I realize now it is your superconscious mind that has all the resources. They're there right now. You just have to access them through hypnosis, through bypassing your critical mind, because your conscious mind thinks it knows the answer. It says, this is the problem over there, but it doesn't even realize that that's not even the problem. Your superconscious mind, your subconscious mind knows what's really going on. And there's a part of you, which I call your superconscious, that it is connected to something beyond you. It's connected to something where infinite possibilities are available to you. This is the types of things that I hear my clients say, that anything and everything is now possible, that they're open to receiving anything and everything. They're describing the same thing, but they're using different words that are personal to them to describe basically these infinite possibilities that are now available to them. I ask them, okay, but what about this? What about that problem? What if it shows up like this? And you're in this situation, maybe it's sexual, you're on a date, you're in a relationship. In that same situation that was causing you pain, your husband, your partner, your wife comes home in that same situation that you were crying about 45 minutes ago. What if that happens and you say, okay, I don't even care about that anymore. And you tell me there's this new thing over here that you just got this total epiphany about, that you know that wasn't even the problem, and it's somehow fixed, and there's this lightness to you, and you've got this joy, you've got this, because you're connected to this new possibility. So that is what hypnosis can do for you and your problem, which isn't the real problem, by the way. So if you're interested in getting really clear about what's going on, there is a link in the description to book a free breakthrough. You can actually have a breakthrough, and it's free in the description. Talk soon.